Prologue, Tanzania. Then, to the land of ice we go. Exciting, eh? Not much farther now. We can't stay down here a little longer, Papa. There's so much to see. There's even more to see inside the glacier. I know it's hard to believe, but the ice on that mountain holds more life inside it than this whole rainforest. You won't believe your eyes, okay, Victor? Victor? Victor! What's wrong? Gotham City, present day. Well, who wants to start? Ozzy, you probably know him best. Anything you want to say?
I mean, he was fucking crazy. I don't know. We all knew him. Harvey's the one who talks for a damn living.
Classy, Ozzy. Real classy. Fine. Like everyone, when I think of him, I think of the game. It was an old neighborhood thing. The one all us kids played whenever we were about to do something we shouldn't. You lay an open matchbook on the sidewalk. Whoever hit it with their match got to choose the poor kid who had to do the dare. Steal the magazines, buy the fake ID, the M80s. But he was best at it. A master. Won like 90% of the time. That smirk he got when he tossed his match. The funny thing about Mitchell Matches Malone, though, was that the kid always chose himself for the dare. Always stuck out his own neck. That's who he was.
See, just like I said, he was fucking crazy. Harvey just took the long way around. Damn show-off.
Anyone know how he was doing recently?
I heard he was on the up and up after his last stint at Blackgate. Yeah, he was always on the up and up, until he was on the down and down.
So, who saw him last then?
I did.
Bruce?
I was the last person to see him.
1 week ago.
Batman Combat Journal, April 19th. The city feels strange. The streets look less familiar every day. For the past month, ever since the Black Mask incident, the city has been under martial law to ensure people's safety from threats like the Batman. Mayor Hill has issued a 10 p.m. curfew. There are police on every corner, outfitted with fancy new gear. Even the weather feels dangerous. A freak snowstorm predicted. Pennyworth called, said I should lay low until he's back, go to work. But there is no work. Lucius says all city construction projects have been halted. Something is happening. I can feel it, like this is all part of some bigger campaign, something too big to see from the ground. Whatever it is, though, I can't shake the feeling it all comes back to that place. Ark M, the massive black site they're building right off the coast of Gotham. The crew building it is private, some company called JK. I have to get on that crew. I will. Which is why I'm headed to the Elliott Bridge at 5 in the morning. Meeting Matches Malone.
Bruce, is that really you?
Last the guys heard, he was into running ID scams. High-end, barcodes, laser engraved. My hope was that he could get me work papers to get on the Ark M crew. When I asked him 2 weeks ago, he said he'd get right on it. Then nothing until this morning, when he said it was urgent. Matches.
Walk with me, buddy.
He's nervous, spooked about being followed. With the cops everywhere, I couldn't risk bringing gear. If there's a fight, all I have is the cast. Pennyworth insisted on it being medical and medical only. But then he left town and I did my own engineering. You okay, Matches?
What? Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm great. And yes, I got the work papers, but I did your one better.
You didn't.
Ah, but I did. I've spent the last week on their crew, inside that place.
Why would you do that?
You know me, Bruce. It's just how I do.
This isn't a fucking game, Matches.
It's fine, man. I mean, it's not actually fine, because that place... Now, I've been to my share of lockups, nasty ones too, but this Ark M is next level, like beyond. And get this, they're putting people in there already. It's up and running.
What?
Yeah, it's alive. Look, I'm going back in tomorrow and I'll get more, but here, take this. Come on, man, don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad, it was supposed to be me.
Hey, look at me, Bruce. It's good to see you, man. Truly, I missed you. And the guys. Crybaby for life, right? And I wouldn't have done this if I didn't want to. The truth is, I owe you. For
what?
For
Matches. Matches! No.
Whoa, wait!
fucking hell.
The police report said it's wrong. Whoever killed him used some kind of biological weapon. There are some leads in his phone. Clues. I'll get the person who did this, I promise. I just wanted to tell you that.
And that's all you want to tell us? Seriously?
Bruce, we thought you were dead, buddy. The last thing any of us heard, you were diving out of my plane dressed like fucking Nosferatu.
I didn't mean to worry you. I have to go.
No way. You're not going anywhere. We are talking about this, here and now. We are talking about Batman.
Batman, Combat Journal, April 29th. Match's phone didn't have much from Ark M, but what it had was bad. A 4-second video shows hundreds of windowless titanium cells, and in the background, I could hear crying, begging, and screams. At the end of the video was a list. Whether Matches wrote it or found it, I don't know, but it's filled with names. Langstrom, Isley, Strange, Freeze. Names of researchers, doctors around the world. The only one with any connection to Gotham is Dr. Victor Freeze, a pioneer of cryotech. He started a company called V-Core, which has an office right here in Midtown. For some reason, it pulls enough power from the grid to light 10 city blocks. I need to get in there. But after curfew, the streets are all heavily patrolled. So with the snowstorm raging, the air seemed safest. Police blimps flying blind. All predictions said the storm showed no signs of stopping. But then, as suddenly as it began, it stops, and I'm exposed.
Is that... It is! Launch the drones!
I go full freefall. And that's when Pennyworth patches through from London.
Bruce, are you there? I have information.
I'm listening.
How's your arm? You resting it?
Yeah, what did you find out?
What's all that bloody noise in
The bloody radio. The information, Pennyworth.
The case you asked after, it's not a biological weapon or even a virus. It's a bacterium, but there's no record of it. Not here, not at the WHO.
Then where did it come from?
We don't know. I'll be back in a few days and we can talk. Until then, do 2 things for me, will you? 1, turn down the radio before you go deaf.
Holy, it's Batman! Get him!
And 2, take care of yourself, kid.
Ugh! Is that it?
Yeah, and since you and I both know you don't have a radio.
I'm hanging up now. There's nothing left to say about it. I should have kept you apart from this. All of you.
Let me ask you something. Was it for Batman when you clerked with me? And trained with me?
And slummed it with me? And studied with me? Funny, Bruce, it looks like you did keep us all apart when it comes to Batman.
Enough. Look at what happened to Matches. I won't.
We all know why Matches was the way he was.
Way?
Waylon's right, Ozzy. It's time to deal with this. Lay all the cards on the table.
No, it's time for you to get out of my way so I can get back to work. The top of the building is wired for surveillance. Hardline, remote. So I leave Batman in the pipes, enter as a nobody, city engineer coming to do a check. After all, what's happening up here that requires so much power?
They're all real, if that's what you're wondering. The mammoth is from the Yukon, the tiger from Siberia, and the beetle from Chile. Neat, huh? Hardest part was keeping them intact during transit. Big ice can be pretty volatile when it's disturbed. I'm sorry, I'm here from the city to run a check on the power. I'm director of V-Core. No problem at all. Welcome, Mr. Pennyworth.
The idea isn't as good as what Matches could do, but he barely glances at it. No sign of suspicion. The guy actually seems happy for the company. Play it up. Beautiful view up here.
Thank you. And please, look around. If there's anything I can do for you, just say. Even if it's just a midnight tour. Dr. Freeze and his wife collected all kinds of wild specimens.
Do they still oversee things here then? Victor and Nora Freeze.
I guess you could say that, yes. I'm their son, Victor Jr. I know it might seem extreme, but it's what they wanted, given their shared love of the ice. And their faith in the mission here.
What is the mission, if you don't mind my asking? In city records, there's almost nothing about what V-Core does.
My parents always believed the ice held wonders, that it existed to preserve good things until the world was ready for them. Ice was the earth's grace, blue and pure. They funded their research with V-Core, where the dying could preserve themselves in ice until cures for their deaths existed. That's what the power goes to. All the people frozen, waiting to be woken up one day, including my parents.
Has anyone ever actually been revived?
Yes, me. When I was a boy, I was diagnosed with a rare terminal disorder. Distraught, my parents were convinced the condition would be cured one day, but not in time to save me. So the ice would save me instead. Do you walk away now and mark my words, Bruce? You would die.
Focus, Bruce. You got him talking. Now, while he's distracted, look. Look for anything that could help. Guess it did save you.
Yes. Still, they told me it wouldn't hurt. When I woke up, the world would be a better place. But the ice, oh, it's not what they thought.
Any link to what happened to Matches?
Not at all.
Ancient microorganisms preserved. Maybe the question isn't where the bacterium that killed Matches came from, but when.
I felt everything, every moment, and the pain. My God, ice grinds and twists. The ice isn't grace, it is fury. It's reckoning. Hell, Bruce, look at you. You're already dead.
He did this.
The ice births monsters, Mr. Pennyworth. Just like me.
Now, to the land of ice we go.